man should ever get with no white girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, as the scriptures say, you know, it will turn our hearts away from following the Lord.
Right.
Whenever we sit there and make a union with some other race, regardless of what it is, it turns our hearts away from following the Most High. Right. You start to produce children that they call mixed nuts. You know what I'm saying? You start to produce that, you know, and they fall in love with their mama's people. That's why we shouldn't do that. And then they end up hating your black behind. Right. You know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, they end up hating you. You see what I'm saying? That's what ends up happening. And you sitting there forming, schooling this white woman and forming a weapon against yourself and against your people.
Definition of a soldier. Hey, man. Phineas,
what's happening, man?
Y'all know what time it is, man.
What's happening, man? Captain Capaz, what's
Spirit
happening,
of Phineas on this
Captain DeBar, what's happening, man?
Definition of a soldier, militant-minded, violent, silent, sleeping giant, iron, titan, soaring, flying, warring, lying, glorifying, Lord of Zion. Pump the bell. Anybody opposing, fold them, fuck them, focus, choke them, smoke them, soulless, soldier molded. Spirit of Moses, home of the truth, you homeless homies. Pump the bell. The force coming, dark angel of war coming, the archangel, the Lord coming for shortcomings. Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We seek niggas and teach niggas to speak for us. I reach the 1611 to get the power outage. My niggas show up in all black like a power outage. You got a bitch out of pocket to put a collar on her. I take the killerest cracker and bring the coward out of her. Less talking and more killing, more bodies and no feelings. One body and one spirit, that body you killing niggas. And all of you Christian niggas will come up some missing niggas. Nigga, this the home of the true fucking religion, nigga. Now ya Allah, the Dawadai, Yahweh power, Kwam Yasha Allah. It's a return of the higher power, Shalom. Y'all know what the hell this is. I.S.U.P.K. Chicago presents the Midwest Fire Weekend, hosted by Captain Mawa Quad. Rainbow Beach Park is finna be lit, y'all. On the 25th, we got the 12 Tribes Lecture. On the 26th, we got Camp Downtown Chicago. 27th, we got the Band 2 Feast. On the 28th, the Cookout. You gotta be here. If you ain't here, shit, you ain't nowhere, man. Y'all know what time it is. 125th World West, Harlem. Since 1969, put it down. Shout out Commander General Yohanna and all the generals. Shalom.
Hispanic or Native Indian man should ever get with no white girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, as the scriptures say, you know, it will turn our hearts away from following the Lord.
Right.
Whenever we sit there and make a union with some other race, regardless of what it is, it turns our hearts away from following the Most High. Right. You start to produce children that they call mixed nuts. Right. You know what I'm saying? You start to produce that, you know, and they fall in love with their mama's people. That's why we shouldn't do that. And then they end up hating your black behind. Right. You know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, they end up hating you. You see what I'm saying? That's what ends up happening. And you sitting there forming, schooling this white woman and forming a weapon against yourself and against your people. Right. I mean, come on, man. What type of mighty man on the earth purposely forms a weapon against himself? You see what I'm saying? That man is not mighty, he is weak. And he... Okay, and what it is, that man right there hates himself.
Right.
He hates himself, and he believes, well, he's like, well, I'm black and I got this woolly hair, you know, well, let me produce children that won't look like me. And that's the whole point of it. A black man, you know, that gets with a white woman, or a black woman that gets with a white man, she's viewing things the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's actually, that's what they're doing. They're viewing things, they hate themselves. Right. And they have no voice when it comes up to strong black men, you know, that's out there teaching this truth. They ain't got no voice. You already hate black people, so you done counseled yourself out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So go somewhere, live it up with Becky until the police shoot your black ass. Right. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Emmett Till, go ahead and get beat half to damn death. You know what I'm saying? And the anger towards black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men is only going to keep increasing. How you going to sit there and want to sleep with a woman that can murder you and not go to prison? Right. I mean, think about it. How can you have a sex partner, you kill them, you're going to prison for 50 years. Or you might lose your life. Or you might get the electric chair. But they kill you, they get probation saying as long as you don't kill another black, in 5 years, you're in the clear. And you sleeping with that?
Right.
Really?
Right.
That's what you want to sleep with?
Right.
Come on, think about that for a second. You sleeping next to a woman that can murder you in your sleep just because you might have another white woman.
Right.
Right? And guess what? The court system is going to hear her. They're going to hear her. You know what I'm saying? They're going to understand her, and they're going to be like, what? He deceived you. He deceived you. He gamed you up and slept with you, and you were defending yourself. They're going to always make it like she was somehow defending herself.
Right.
Because white women's tears have destroyed thousands upon thousands of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine what her tears are going to do concerning you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that whole thing with that Little Mermaid thing, black women should not sit there to even take your daughters to go see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't sit there and spend all this money just to see a damn, who was formerly a white girl, turn into a black girl, a little character and all that, and you gonna spend your money just based on something stupid as that.
Right.
While your daughter is only gonna wanna grow up to have a white fantasy herself, right? And participating in destroying her own damn people. You know what I'm saying? She can already have abortions. All right, so she can go to college and she can maybe get a manager's position at McDonald's. She gonna murder the children because of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of reaching after some dumb white fantasy up under the damn sea some damn where.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, think about this for a second. Black, Hispanic, what good is it to be educated if you ain't educated in common sense?
Right.
You know, what good is that? What good is it boasting yourself in education and you can't even understand simple things like that?
Right.
That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You need to know who you are. You need to know who your identity is, black, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
That way you can start to conduct yourself like somebody that wants to rule the earth just like everybody else do. Everybody else is playing the game to win. We're playing the damn game just to play.
Right.
That's stupid as hell. Why we sit there and get devoured up by every damn body? You know what I'm saying? You run around having sex with a white woman, you think that you actually screwing her, but you the one being screwed.
Right.
Because she's draining all the spirit out of you.
Right.
You won't stand for nothing now. Except for being some crash dummy and maybe in the military or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you'll stand for after that. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. How the hell you gonna sit there and take the seed, the sperm of a priest and a prophet and put it in a dog?
Right.
You stupid.
Right.
That's all I got to say.
Definition of a soldier.
Hey, man.
What's happening, man? Y'all know what time it is, man.
What's happening, man? Captain Capaz, what's
Spirit of
happening?
Phineas on this
Captain
motherfucker.
DeBar, what's happening, man?
Definition of a soldier, militant minded, violent, silent, sleeping giant, iron, titan, soaring, flying.
Yeah, Israel. We back in the building. It's another Midwest Fire Weekend. I.S.U.P.K. presents the third annual Midwest Barbecue, man. And guess what? It's all gonna be hosted by the Big Priest, Captain Mawakar.
Israel, all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, I.S.U.P.K. keeping the movement going. We got a banging weekend coming. Fire weekend coming, July 25th to the 28th.
Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We see niggas.
To kick off that fire weekend, we got the official 12 Tribe breakdown lecture hosted, you understand, and ran by my man himself, Captain Katazai of New York, world famous, cross the line, everybody knows.
Let me tell you something. The only real Jews on the planet are the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
Here, shit, you ain't nowhere, man. Y'all know what time it is. 125th Ward West, Harlem, since 1969.
Chicago's Fire Weekend, man. July 25th through 28th. They're gonna have a hell of a weekend. Jam-packed. Amazing events. First, you got Captain Katazai's lecture. You're gonna have camp. You got the barbecue, the Bantu Festival. Man, it's gonna be a hell of a time, man. The General's gonna be in town. Captain's gonna be in town. And it's in Chicago, man. Listen, come out, have a good time with us. We're gonna do it big, man. Shalom.
gonna be camp. We're gonna have a fire camp. Manny, Gen.YAHANNA, all the Midwest heavy hitters.
On July the 25th, Captain Kachazai gonna be performing the 12 Tribes lecture on 938 East 79th Street. Then, camp is gonna be held at downtown Chicago on July the 26th on 108 North State Street. Then also, we got the Bantu Festival on July 27th, 1501 West Rudolph Street. Last but not least, we got the cookout on July the 28th. The Midwest Cookout, man. We're going to be at Rainbow Beach Park, 3111 East 77th Street, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, man. What's happening, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Captain Capaz, Spirit of Phineas on this motherfucker. What's happening, man?
Definition of a soldier. Fold 'em, fuck 'em, focus, choke 'em, smoke 'em.
Come out July 25th through the 28th to the Midwest Fire Weekend, man. We're gonna have brotherhood, sisterhood, barbecue, everything you can think of. It's gonna be a family event.
Angel of war coming, the archangel, the Lord coming for shortcomings. Street niggas.
Walk 5,000. You already know what time it is. Fire Weekend, Chicago, July 25th through the 28th, man. Get down there. Man, Gen.YAHANNA gonna be in the building. We got the barbecue, Bantu Festival.
Chicago, Chi-Town gonna be there. New York gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? Indianapolis gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? All the Midwest people gonna be in the building. Okay, we gonna take this joint up, man. Bantu Festival, we gonna mob in that joint. Alright? Most of Christ, y'all. Shalom.
Gotta be here. If you ain't here, shit. You
Man, Chief Sock, Jenny, Angry Black Man, we here in New York right now. I want to tell y'all about the event we got coming up this summer. July 25th to the 29th, we're going to be in the city of Chicago for the Bantu Festival. Y'all know nobody represent like the Israelite school, the U.P.K.
Lord, angel of war coming, the archangel, the Lord coming for shortcomings. Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We seek niggas and teach niggas.
Shalom, come to the Midwest barbecue, July 25th to July 28th. Number 2 champions gonna be in the building. Understand what I'm saying? No, Bantu Festival, Fire Weekend is another one that's going down. The Warlords will be in the building. Shalom.
Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We seek niggas and teach.
The white man ain't nothing but the devil, the Bible speaks of.
Guess what? We also got the grill coming live from Chicago by Commanding Gen.YAHANNA on 938 East 79th Street, Chicago, Illinois. For more contact information, dial 312-547-1991. Again, for more contact information, dial 312-547-1991. Don't miss out on it. I.S.U.P.K, no cowards, no excuses.
Shit is going down. All 12 tribes are to come together under command Gen.YAHANNA. Pum Yashala! Pum Yashala! Pum Yashala! Pum Yashala! Pum Yashala!
Power shalom.